Yeah. You're tuned into the Starting Five podcast. I'm your man, E Trillionaire. Of course, you can call me Trill for short. And as always, you hit me up at Instagram and X at E_Trillionaire. And listen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, you can find us wherever you get your podcasts.
Right here.
That'd be Apple and Spotify. And I'm going to kick it to my left.
Peace. Welcome back to the Starting Five podcast. Jay Supreme here. The Starting Five pod on IG, man. Tap in with us. A lot of content coming. Definitely coming 2020, 25, man. We getting our digital team together. So tap in, man. Our followership is going up, man. Episodes is dropping. This is season 5, episode 10. And we back, man. 3 amigos. I'm going to pass it to my left. Mama!
Shit, shout out to Takeoff, rest in peace. You already know what it is, man. Jonathan Sicko Hardy on the book at SuperJohn on X and Instagram. And we back, baby. Had a great week. Thursday night thriller. You know, stayed up for that.
Manila.
Stayed up for that, you know. MV3 on the way. Go ahead, kick it to the host with the most.
Yo, so just quick shout out to X, last but not least, X, and Just on Starting Five. They couldn't be here with us this evening, so we'll take their Grammy. We'll take this Grammy on their behalf. Excuse me. So just real quick, we'll start, this week's episode as we did last week with politics as usual. And look, I ain't got much to say. I just have y'all been seeing these Wade videos he been dropping all over Twitter?
The what video?
These Wade videos. Basically just stating what him and his administration gonna do.
I've been seeing some of them for sure.
Elon Musk flooding the timelines.
I have to be honest. I haven't heard a lot of neo-Nazism in these videos. I've heard some direct language though, some things that he want to shift and change. And it really sounds, and it's weird because he didn't campaign on any of the things that he stated. But it seems like his complete focus is America and that. So it's some changes, I guess. I just hope we all ready for it. But like I say, true change happens at your own kitchen table and not down in Washington D.C.
That's a fact.
But he's on a bureaucrat elimination spree, and we know that bureaucrats are like, for instance, Anthony Fauci, bureaucrat.
Please, bro.
Had a
that nigga should be hung.
very expensive salary paid for by the American people, and he burstly lied to us for years. Allegedly.
No, ain't no alleged nothing.
Like I said,
the facts came out and the shit was trash.
Okay, so he lied, and I just didn't want to say it, but he lied. And look,
I say it.
no, I'm just trolling. But no,
and I still ain't vaccinated.
Right. Me neither. Yeah. And so like that's kind of like where some of his direction is going, as well as returning education back to states, changing the way colleges do business, not taxing the taxpayer and the student, these crazy prices to attend college and get higher education. And then bringing in a guy like Elon Musk, like I don't know what that's going to do in his administration, but he's a forward thinker. I mean, he's a billionaire. So I'm interested to see how this break down.
I think the Elon Musk thing is like, I mean, obviously you bringing a brilliant mind into your cabinet, and I think I forgot the name of his position. Somebody was telling me about it the other day, but basically to make sure there's no wastage of the budget and shit like that. You know how politicians can do, you know what I mean? Niggas be moving money here and they pocket that shit there. You know what I mean? Elon rich, he don't need to do none of that shit.
Yeah, he and Vivek.
And so is Donald Trump.
Ramaswamy will be heading to eliminate these bureaucrats in DC. So it's a lot of details. I mean, I think more things are gonna come. I mean, obviously, people still feel a certain kind of way about it, but I'm ready to move forward.
But let me say this to what you were saying early in the beginning about neo-Nazism and all this shit. When I got to watch, I didn't get to watch the whole thing because it was a lengthy dialogue on the Joe Rogan podcast. But Joe Rogan, it was at the beginning. He was bringing up like before he was even catching wind. Like, people just thought it was nice that he ran. They didn't expect him to win.
Exactly.
But so everybody loved him then. He came on The View and they hugging him and singing his praises, giving him kisses and shit. Whoopi Goldberg and all them.
They're good friends. She was on The Apprentice.
Yeah, so it's like to see that and see how Donald Trump is viewed now. You know what I mean? That was the agenda of the media. You know what I mean?
So
and all this other shit. So you got to take a lot of that shit with a grain of salt. I'm not saying Donald Trump is. I'm no Trump supporter at all, but I don't hate the nigga. Like, I think he has good views and things like that. He's a businessman, and when you think about the United States as a fucking corporation.
It's a corporation, yeah.
So who better to run this corporation than a shrewd business guy?
Yeah.
So that's the way I'm looking at it.
I concur. I just
and hold on before you go, I don't want to lose this point. Also, when you think it, like when you were saying about all the stuff that he's doing now and the people he put in his cabinet and the things he didn't really talk about during the campaign, but he talking about rolling out now that he's won. You got to think about it. This is his second term now, and he had to sit out a season.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he had ideas then, thinking he was gonna win, and he been stewing on that and seeing all the bullshit Biden and the Democrat administration as. So I feel like he's well equipped and prepared of what he wants to do early on, which is a good thing. Because when you think about the Democrats and their campaign and all that, you really don't know what's the strategy. Like, what's your philosophy? You don't know. Yeah.
Ass shaking. Well.
Like, 19 Keys said, when you think about Donald Trump, what's his slogan? Make America Great Again. He said, what was Kamala Harris's slogan?
Let's fight for democracy.
I don't remember.
Right, niggas don't even know.
But they said a whole lot about democracy. But the spending spree that they went on. I mean, 10 racks for Bay, another 5 for Meg. Lizzo got 3. M got 1.8. That's what the campaign dollars went to. They didn't campaign on the issues of the country. They gave the money to celebrities.
And I feel like that's why
I'm tired of listening to celebrities. I'm tired of listening to fuck.
That's y'all niggas still in that old ass playbook.
It ain't.
But that's what I said. The rinse and repeat.
It ain't. But at this point, it's only 2 celebrities that I listen to. Denzel Washington.
I knew he was gonna be one.
And Janet Jackson. That's it.
And when she got crucified for what she said, she was dead the fuck on, wasn't she?
Well, and it's crazy because I follow this lady on Instagram.
We love you, Janet.
Yeah, we do.
Come on the show,
especially. But she.
Well, no, she had to sit right here. She had to sit right here.
Well, I'm gonna take the couch that day.
We might have to leave.
Yeah. No, but yes. But I was thinking, like, there is some value, coming from people. But like, if you're getting paid to tell me a certain thing or you brainwash me in a certain kind of way, I'm just not interested. I want to use my own thinking cap. That's what my first grade teacher, Miss Davis, told me. She said, Eric, put on your thinking cap.
I got mine on.
And therefore, I don't need nobody else to do much thinking for me if I can do it for my own. So yeah.
And it's like, people do not respect celebrities like they did in the past, so that shit don't work. Like, a lot of celebrities over time has lost credibility because majority of them motherfuckers has been found out to be sellouts. So that shit don't even work no more. And I think
not even just sellouts, just not good human beings.
Yeah, no bad character, no backbone, no morals for real. It's all about themselves and the image of it. These people don't care about their people. I'm not saying that's all celebrities, but majority and the ones that y'all paying and putting out there, that shit not gravitating nobody for real to go out there and vote. And 19 Keys was saying it, like, you can pay for the audience and for all the people to show up, but if you ain't got no substance for real,
and that's what
then you ain't got no buying power for real. You don't have, you know what I mean?
Like first of all, she got dealt a bad
hand. Them niggas
hand.
ain't moving shit.
She got dealt a bad hand because.
No, the Democrats, she was a sacrificial lamb.
That's what I'm saying. It's not all on her, but
it's not even about her for me, honestly.
It's not, but she plays a role in this. Yeah. But
that whole, like, we said it last week, and I've been listening to a lot of shit. Everybody said the Democratic Party as a whole dropped a ball this whole fucking campaign. This shit was terrible. Like, it was like, what? Like, you were looking at it like, what the fuck is this? Like,
I don't think that social issues are going to running a campaign on social issues is not going to fix the bleeding that people are experiencing in their everyday lives.
You know what somebody said? I forgot who said it, but I got it. I think it was I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast, and his man Ish said it. He said all Donald Trump did this time is what Obama did in 08.
Yeah.
He just flipped his whole script. Cause think about the situation. We coming out of the Bush administration. Everything was fucked up. Housing, everything.
Damn, Biden was Bush. Oh shit. Damn.
And what
I didn't think on that shit.
Sell hope and dreams to everybody in America. We gonna fix this. Strap up my bootstraps and we gonna get to work.
Yeah.
That's all Donald Trump did. I know America fucked up. I know inflation is killing y'all.
For sure.
I'm tired of seeing money leave the country too. The people, and that's all. And that's what happened. People were tired of bro. Niggas is out here fucked up, bro. It's fucked up out here. Like, niggas gotta decide on whether I'm gonna pay this bill this month or am I gonna get this bread and milk to put in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
That's after working 2 or 3 jobs.
Like, niggas really gotta to stay ahead. Like,
to stay afloat. He
brought something to mind too. I gotta go back to it, but he talked about with this thing with Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy is really inspiring people to become entrepreneurs.
I had no clue.
He said, "Listen, you can work.
For today.
You can work. We can train you and get the skills you need to go into the workforce. But let's talk about entrepreneurialism, which ultimately is real freedom."
You're part-time.
Right. What do you mean? You're only doing 10 hours a week. But those are some of the things that he's talking about. Of course, they're still furious. I don't really give a damn.
I never did. Like, and you said it. Dom said it on multiple occasions. Bro, we gotta fix shit here. Like, y'all worried about a national scale, and go look up your voting history. You've only voted in 2016, 2020, and 2024.
Right.
It was some shit going on between there.
Sure was.
And you wasn't nowhere to be found.
For sure was some shit going on.
So
is it the House or I think it's the House? Every 2 years.
The House and the Senate every 2 years.
Yeah.
They're in a 2-year cycle. Well, it's 4 years, but it's that's that time as we did that in 2018 for senators and House members. Well, didn't we do it in 22 too? Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because there's different judicial zones and whatnot. So you got to vote virtually every 2 years for that. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, like I said, we'll see what happens, man. I just know at the beginning of the day and at the end of that motherfucker, as an individual, I know I gotta still continue to do what's best for me, regardless of whoever is where.
Fact, and that's why I was so hot about that shit. Everybody was spewing on the internet the next day. Like, bro, if the way you run your household is the end all be all with this fucking election, bro, you need to. It's something going on deep inside you that you need to get fixed, bro.
No, facts. Your whole what whole say your whole perspective is whack.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your whole view and outlook on life is already fucked up. If who's sitting in the White House is gonna affect your life that much.
Well, I mean, that's the way
they sell it.
That's the way and that's the way it's.
And that goes to show me the incompetence of the way that you think about politics. That shows me you know nothing about politics.
Yeah.
If you that emotionally charged up about that shit, like, don't get me wrong, I get some people that do understand politics and the business. A Biden administration versus a Trump administration changes the economy for whatever business you in. I do understand that, but it's like it's average people that's on the internet mad and sick to death about
they're mad about social issues.
Yeah,
They not mad because bread. The Wonder Bread, that Home Pride used to be $1.29 a loaf.
No,
it's now $3, $4. And I don't even eat bread, so I don't buy it. But I know it's like $3, $4 for a loaf of bread.
You talking about that bread that like when you try to spread the peanut butter on it and it ripped and shit?
Remember you used to get that Home Pride? It was weak Wonder Bread.
That shit terrible,
Weak Wonder Bread. It was called Home Pride in the yellow and red container.
Man, that shit terrible, bruh.
That was great bread. Real good bread.
And you gotta let your peanut butter. Your peanut butter gotta be warm, man. You
can't
have that cold ass peanut butter.
Yeah. You can't put your refrigerator. Don't refrigerate your peanut butter.
Please,
stop that.
Man, that's a gym, bro. Hey, right? That's a gym.
And your ketchup.
Yeah, get that shit out of there. All your condiments, except if it's got dairy in it, then go in the fridge.
It gotta go like ranches and
mustard,
Iolas. Yeah, gotta go in the fridge.
But mustard don't go in the refrigerator.
I don't put mustard in the fridge.
Put that shit in the cabinet, in the pantry.
No,
my barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce, yeah.
I don't why.
I'm dipping my hot fries
and this cold ass barbecue sauce.
Putting barbecue sauce on my warm burger, like bro, that shit.
Wondering why it won't come out.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But all right, so we'll get
put some water in that shit.
But what do you think about Because I'm not a scholar.
I'm sorry. I was just doing my
That's
point.
Good.
I was at a
gentleman in the scholar he is.
Yeah. I was at work and one of my coworkers, he's like, so who you gonna vote for? I was like, hey bro, I'm a black man in America. Whoever win, I'm gonna still be a black man in America.
Yeah,
ain't did nothing for me. Nothing's gonna change for me, brother.
No, it's not a lot gonna change.
I just gotta get it done, bro. That's all I know.
Listen, there is this great audio. It's by a gentleman named Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. Jim.
Classic.
And it's an hour audio. It's called It's called Building Your Network Marketing Business. But we know that y'all don't like pyramid schemes, so we're going to get rid of the network marketing. We're going to say building your life. And he has some great quotes and takes.
Just his philosophy.
His philosophy
is brilliant.
But this is what he said. No matter who's in power, Democrat or Republican, it's going to be about the same. The choice is, what do you do in your life? That's what's going to make the difference. Will you seize opportunity? Will you get out your comfort zone? Will you allow people to coach you to be better? Those are the real questions you got to ask yourselves, America. Because I guarantee you, we fighting and bickering over Trump and Harris ain't going to do us a damn good. You got to make up your own damn mind. And we going to get into the sports now. So look.
Well, let me get on that real quick. And it's just like, at the end of the day, whatever you think of that's what's gonna play out. If how this played out, you feeling hopeless and you ain't gonna have no opportunity, you cooked. That's what's gonna show up in your life.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's how thoughts work. So it's like, if that's how you approaching that shit, you need to get over that shit and take your power back and stop giving that shit away. Because at the end of the day, you're in control.
Yeah,
people gotta realize that shit. Like when you wake up and you decide to get your ass out of bed, brush your teeth, or what you decide to eat, those are decisions you're making. That has nothing to do with Donald Trump. Has nothing to do with Kamala Harris. Now there's certain things, you know what I mean, that may sway or make your life harder or easier, yeah. But at the end of the day, that's extra shit.
It is.
It's what you gonna fucking do every day. You know what I mean? And that's why niggas walk around depressed just because they feel like they have no power.
Yeah.
And it's because they got flawed thinking. So, like you said, pick up a book, type in what EB just told you to type in Jim Rohn, put some good instructions and information in your mind in the morning. Put the fucking music down, put the news down, and you know what I mean? And start thinking better. That's when your life is going to start getting better. It has nothing to do with Donald Trump or anybody else that's in office.
Not whatsoever. Forward thinking. If you don't like Jim Rohn, go Les Brown. If you don't like Les Brown, listen to Tony Robbins. There's plenty of them out there. Plenty of gurus. Not to necessarily motivate you, but to offer clarity. That's what we need.
Good instructions.
Clarity.
Man.
So we'll start the show with the fast break segment, just news and notes around the sports landscape. But before we get into the sports, it was one other thing that I'm not going to worry about that thought right there. So musical legend Quincy Jones passed.
All Rest in
Right.
peace.
And
God.
you know, if you think about I don't know, the Michael Jacksons, the
Music.
the Herbie Hancocks, the
Music?
Miles Davises. If you just think about music over the last 6 decades,
I'm about to say.
maybe 7.
Yeah. Because he was running around
Decades.
with, yeah.
I mean, he was back there, yeah,
In
7
the 50s,
decades.
Yeah, 50s, yeah. 7.
He worked with Count Basie. Like, that's old shit.
Vintage.
And so, look, the music that y'all listen to today, I'm quite sure the music y'all listen to, somebody didn't sample his shit.
No, for
Because
sure.
I heard something about him, I didn't know it was his. I said, damn, that was Quincy Jones.
For sure.
He passed away, musical legend. And listen, we don't have a lot of legends left. Who next?
He lived a great life, though.
He did.
92?
There could be some speculation in there on some of the stuff that he did. I mean,
Hey.
but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Lived 90 years, man. He was just trying. shit
Right.
at that point.
Damn right. So just a shout out to him. Acknowledge him on our platform. Cause I was listening to that goddamn Secret Garden a couple of days ago. Just I was mad because Mike was supposed to be on that song. It just didn't work out timing wise. But you know, L did his thing. But
No,
yeah,
I also had seen something about Quincy Jones and I think this is important. Obviously, everybody ain't gonna be as financially blessed as a Quincy Jones. You know what I mean? He really went crazy. You know, shout out to him. But just seeing the wealth that he left behind for his family and his children and shit like that, it's inspiring to see that type of shit. I think that's important.
And that nigga had money he ain't seen in years.
I'm guarantee you. Cause I mean, he had a lot to do with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And if Will Smith said he ain't cashing in them checks, I'm quite sure Quincy ain't cashed his either. I mean, so that's the kind of power we talking about, and not necessarily power, but influence that he had in that arena. And so, you know, whether it be an indirect or direct inspiration, he's definitely been the mentor of many. And then some other sad news as well. Spurs coach Greg Popovich had a mild stroke on November 2nd. He's the Spurs head coach. He's been there for 20 some years. Getting a little up in age. The team did say
longer than 20.
yeah, I'm probably 25.
It's 30 almost.
30. Excuse me, about 30 years. And the team said he's expected to make a full recovery from his stroke, but there is no timeline on his return to the sideline.
Yeah, because 20 years ago they beat the Pistons for the title.
90.
2005.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That was 20 years ago.
Damn right about that. So 25 would have been the 99 championship.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was in management before. Well, yeah. So he's definitely been there for a grip.
A grip.
That's for sure. And so, get well pop. The Cleveland Browns left tackle Jedrick Wills had made a comment this past week about
Ain't got no room to be
making
talking.
a business decision to not play against the Baltimore Ravens. This is 2 weeks ago, before the bye week and the loss to the Chargers. And I think what I found interesting about
Wish he would have played.
the whole comment is we know Chad came off of a knee surgery and he really ain't been healthy all year, and I guess he felt like he wasn't healthy to go, so he didn't go, right? But like Cleveland, it's been dragged throughout the media all week. Jedrick Williams has been. I mean, they don't like the kid no way because you know his play has been up and down throughout the years. So was this a poor choice of words from a player that probably know he won't be back for the team next year, or is it calculated in his part?
I mean, if you feel like you couldn't go, don't. But how was the question broached to him in the interview? What?
That's a great question. Let me delve into it here. Hold on.
I'm feel like if the question wasn't brought up
Let me see if I
or
can find Daryl
Yeah,
right
why
now.
you
why you
speak on it?
why you
I think
What's the victory
I think
in
it
even
was
speaking on this shit?
brought up. How you spell his name?
he could have worded it better. It sounds crazy as fuck if he said, "Yeah, I made a business decision." Like you could have blatantly just said, "We, I came in, trainers, I got my work done, got my rehab. I mean, not rehab. Damn, I can't even think of the word right now. I'm fucking fucked up.
With conditioning treatment.
Yeah, treatment. That's what it is. Got my treatment and shit. Came out on the field, tried to warm up, get work out on it, and I just couldn't go. Instead of saying, "Yeah, I just made a business decision." That shit, the wording, the connotation behind that is just, it sounds crazy as fuck. Like, man, your team out is nigga.
Here's the audio here.
Myles Garrett playing on one foot.
Pretty shocking. I decided myself that I made a business decision not to play after the Bengals
Nigga thought he
game.
sounded smart saying that dumbass shit.
And then the next week is when I received the news. So I got hyperextended on the very first play.
So he had a hyperextension. I think against the Bengals in the Bengals game, and that's what prompted him not to play against the Ravens. So I think the reporter asked him why he chose not to play, and then it came out as if the team benched him, but he said it was his choice not to play. So this is my continual problem with this organization and their lack of honesty all across the board. Because now this shows me that clearly this player and his head coach down on the same page, or the offensive coach down on the same page, as probably the quarterback and so on and so forth. So I don't blame this player. I blame management and the coaching staff on what's really transpiring inside the locker room.
That, and like I said, I'm not mad at what he did. I'm just mad at the way he said it.
Yeah.
My thing is, when it comes down to it, bro, just always involve the trainers always. Like, I got with the trainer, we decided not to go. I decided to make a business decision.
That sounds crazy.
That's
bro.
Bro, what?
I mean, you thinking about the money, the
If
contract.
anything, I'm putting it on the trainers. Like, I tried to push it. You know what I mean? Trainers thought, I'm putting it on
a couple
them niggas.
different quick twitch workouts.
Give it another week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I just sat out and it's.
But I think he was
ready for the
benched, and I think he should have been benched.
His play was woeful, and it could be due to health. I don't know. I'm not gonna shoot him no bail because he really hasn't. He hasn't been a consistent player. I would say since his rookie season. Even then, people had questions.
That was probably his best year.
Quite frankly, ever since
I
then.
always said y'all shouldn't have put him at left anyway. He was a right tackle in school.
Right. But that's the
we had the O-line guru.
But that's the
Everybody
Cleveland
loves
Browns.
somebody, and I love him too. I ain't blowing down,
And Paul D. Podesta and their analytics on trying to make shit work and try to outsmart everybody in the fucking NFL. Listen, when I think about Ivy League guys, I think about corporations like Apple, Google, the New York Times. I don't think about football and Ivy League at the same time. Where the fuck is John Dorsey at? Anybody seen John Lynch? Can we get somebody like that up in this motherfucker?
John Lynch did go to Stanford.
Ozzie Smith, but the common denominator
He's a
is
football guy.
But can't play DB at Penn.
Who?
Penn. Did you hear what you just said?
Kevin?
University.
Not Penn State. You said Penn.
Andrew Berry was a top DB at Harvard. So these are football guys married into Ivy League.
They're not entrenched.
Ozzie Newsome went to Bama.
They're not entrenched. It's not like a Nick Saban, Bill Belichick kind of situation.
Yeah. Bill out there. Nick and Bill out there.
They are not coming back here.
I know. I'm just saying.
Not happening.
And so I want to talk about this too when we talk about the Browns.
Shit, Jimmy got the money.
But
I at this point, I doubt that they're motivated.
And their contracts don't count against the cap.
Yeah.
It don't. I was going to just say this too, and this will be our last fast break segment topic about the possibility. So it's been some talk in town about the need of going a new direction for quarterback and maybe drafting one this year. And the Shedeur Sanders name keep popping up, right? And the only reason why I bring that up,
much as I went through it in my life,
is because Shedeur Sanders has a father, like Eli had a father.
He does.
And so Deion made it very clear in some of his statements that if he said he would do it quietly, if he was not drafted into the right situation, he would veto. So if you're the Browns, like other teams did with Bronny, would you even look at him? Even though you probably need a player like that could produce? But at the same time, Kevin Stefanski can't seem to coach RPO quarterbacks, so I don't think it'd be a good marriage anyway.
But Shador
more drop back.
guy. Yeah, he's
drop back than Deshaun is.
Okay.
He's actually would probably be okay in a Kev, but like I don't know. Like if I'm Deion, we know how Deion thinks. We know Deion doesn't want to hitch his son's future.
To the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, or to Kevin Stefanski or any of that situation. Like, nah, I'd rather not. And I get that.
So
and I'm a fucking Browns fan. Like,
so
I ain't
what
even
if?
tripping.
So just this hypothetical.
And also what comes with a Sanders, like that, I just don't even. I want a low key quarterback, bro. I don't even want to deal with that because I already know what comes with that here in Cleveland, bro. And I just don't
Kelly
even
Holcomb.
wanna, no, not that.
Hoyer.
But I'd rather not even go down that road, bro.
And
Charlie Fry.
I'm not even gonna say his name just to be biased on some bias shit. Lamar Jackson is low as fuck. Like he don't.
I agree with
He
that.
don't bring the entourage and the
sure.
nonsense. That's what. And I'm not saying Shador is like that.
Right.
But I know what you mean. Like the media circus that will follow Shador.
It's gonna follow. Yeah, it's like it's just
wherever he gets drafted. And I'm again preface what I'm saying. I'm not saying Shador is like this. I'm just giving a.
And John, what I mean by
Example.
this, with this current regime, that just not a good fit for us.
No.
Now we get a different type of coach like you want, and I'm starting to sway. I'm swaying over now.
Look,
I'm swaying now, bro. And hold on, let me say this too. Like after what I've seen with Kenny Atkinson with the Cavs, like I'm totally off board with Kev now, bro. I really am.
so
I'm totally off board with Kev, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know if I said it on the
not gonna
pod or
lie.
not, but
Yeah, I'm done with it, John.
but
I ain't gonna hold you.
Kevin Stefanski has.
I need a nigga with some passion.
And y'all gave me pushback on this. I feel like him and Baker didn't see eye to eye, but Baker Baker tried to make it work.
Yeah.
Then you make the adult in the room comment, and then you get Deshaun Watson, right? You proved that you couldn't coach him. You barely could coach Baker, but you can coach Joe. You can coach Brissett. You can coach all these fucking backups.
Niggas is not gonna win Super Bowls.
Right. But the franchise quarterback,
Whoa. Don't do that to
the
John.
franchise quarterback,
He not gonna win another one, John. That's what I'm saying.
you can't coach him. So,
I
think-
told y'all.
Young
man,
Joe, different specimen. But at this point in his career, no.
So,
No
Jimmy,
Super Bowl.
if you hear me, fire your coach.
And that Paul nigga.
Deeper Desta should have been gone.
I fuck with Andrew. Now Andrew can stay.
I don't have no problems with the general manager.
I'm not into firing black men. But get rid of them fucking white
Well,
boys, man.
he hit on JOK. Tillman looked like he might work.
Grant Delpit.
Grant Delpit.
As much as niggas hate Greg Newsome, he's great for the locker room.
He's
I like Greg Newsome.
Greg is solid. You know, he's acquired some free agents that has helped his team. So I'm not the general manager. I don't really have a problem.
And when you look at what we drafted in the past, like the lineage of the past 20, 30 since the Browns been back, like this is the best. Between him and John Dorsey, this has been the best
development.
Yeah, like,
players
so-
on the draft.
I think it has been. Listen, we went through 1 in 30, 31 to get here.
And this
now
is state of the Browns, if y'all didn't know.
And now we're here. Because we're not going to talk about the Browns because it was a bye anyway.
No, for sure.
And so now we're here.
And I was grateful for the
And
bye.
we still rebuilding. God damn it. Okay?
This wasn't supposed to be a rebuild.
We not
God
rebuilding.
damn it.
But I ain't gonna.
All right. What are your thoughts on Eddie Murphy and Martin Lewis making another movie together?
I love it.
It's long overdue,
What the
right?
fuck took so long? That's what the fuck took so long.
I saw a little clip of
Semantics.
Martin on Jennifer Hudson's talk show, and he did mention that. Well, first of all, I think him and Eddie kids are married,
Yes.
so they already got a relationship
His
there.
Martin's daughter, Eddie's
son.
I believe. Yeah.
And so that's cool. And so now the fathers want to get together and make another classic. If you ain't seen Life, I would highly recommend it.
Man.
And so so getting up to legends on the screen together, man, I think is.
No, hey, he
Long
gonna eat
overdue.
his cornbread, man. Get your own motherfucking
You better
cornbread.
you gonna eat your cornbread.
Get your
Listen,
own
if you ain't seen Life,
cornbread.
go check it out.
Yeah, that's a banger.
So we all
I don't need your motherfucking.
So we all in on that.
Nigga, when they was standing on them glass bottles,
man,
bruh.
listen,
Oh
bruh.
my god, bruh.
No,
Oh,
that
bruh.
was-
The late great Bernie Mac was in that motherfucker.
Yes, he
too.
was.
Classic,
Comedic
classic,
gold in
classic,
that
classic.
You have not seen.
Comedic gold.
They don't fucking make movies like that no
Nah.
more. What the fuck is going on?
Bro, I would love to just be on set for that. Fuck the
Man.
Man,
movie.
listen, bro.
This would be a fly on the fucking wall,
Let me hold the
bruh.
motherfucking mic.
Yeah, why you trying to do, bruh?
They gonna fire me. I would be able to contain myself, man.
I know everybody on the set was laughing.
Dying.
It's too many killers. It's too many killers up there. Not to be. I know that movie took long as fuck to make.
They had 90 days. They did it in 120. What are your thoughts on this projected hate that Brandon Jennings has towards Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, it's something deeper than rap, bro.
And
'cause
so,
it's-
just
it's
provide a
nasty.
little context. Donovan Mitchell plays for the Cavs. Brandon Jennings, former NBA player, now is a contributor on Gil's Arena. I guess the question was brought up about Donnie
Love
being
him.
one of the best players, best shooting guards in the league. And he said, quite frankly, he thought that who did he say was better than Donovan Mitchell?
I can't. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember it because he be throwing shade at him at any chance he gets.
Oh, first he said that he don't think Donovan is the number one option on the championship team.
That
He said that.
he said he don't have a. He said he has no. His bag isn't as deep as DG's.
Right. But I mean,
And I'm not throwing no
if you
shade at
killing-
DG, Dom.
John, if you killing niggas with an inside out dribble, do you really need anything else?
I score 70 points.
Bruh, come on, man.
DB.
I'm just bringing it up.
I know what I'm saying.
I know it's bullshit.
Donovan not having a bag.
71, John.
And then he was also trying to like shit on him comparing to Ant. Like nigga,
Right.
they got similar ability. They got the same type of
I think that's
abilities
what it
for
was.
real. Like
Was it
yeah, it was Ant Man. That's why I said I can't wait to play. Man, I was like I can't wait to play these niggas.
I think it was that.
Cause I know Donnie seen that shit, and I know Donnie gonna be on his shit that
Bro,
night.
I scored 70, bro.
Yeah,
It's only like 4 men in the NBA that can say something to me.
Will,
bruh, hey,
Kobe, David Robinson, Donovan Mitchell.
BJ, man, B Jennings, man, we love you, respect your game. Shout out to you, bro. But did the nigga fuck one of your bitches? Like, what's
He
going on,
had
bro?
to do something, bro.
You
He had to.
wilding out, bruh.
I mean,
And Donovan Mitchell would get that nigga hell in his prime.
talking about his physique, why he built like that. That's how you know it's truly personal.
Yeah, like what?
You talking about how a dude look?
And he trying to act like Donnie not explosive. Like, don't get me wrong, nigga got the Jordan gene. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But nigga, Donnie
A
gets
6'2"
It's
freight
busy.
train.
Did he
Come
not
on,
see
man.
the nigga do the he do shit Ja do. We just seen the nigga do a fucking 360 layup. Come on, bruh. Like, Donnie different, bruh. Like, you niggas need to... The Cavs hate is crazy. And niggas really ain't start giving us love and respect even on the national media or really believing in us until niggas went to 12 game in a row.
But it's not. Listen to it. It's not love. It's all backhanded compliments.
It is, bruh. But I'm just... It's
Do
cool.
we really believe they can compete with the Celtics? I mean, it's early. Now, if the Celtics or the Bucks or the Sixers was doing this should be all over the place.
Imagine if the Lakers was 13-0.
Nigga,
So just
fucking pandemonium.
to provide context right now.
Oh, they ain't played nobody.
And the Warriors are so-called the second best team. And
We
niggas
blew
powers ranking, nigga.
We
And
blew the
we
doors off them niggas.
41 is insane.
So just to provide context right now. We know Boston, Cleveland is the cream of the crop right now in the Eastern Conference, and the Cavs are up 3 games against themselves.
But we weren't thought of that before the year. Please give them that caveat.
But if you know basketball, go back to the last 2 regular seasons
3.
and watch how the Cavaliers play against the Celtics, and it tells you everything you need to know about competing with the Celtics, because they don't have an answer for Donovan Mitchell. So all these
But the
teams,
nigga's not a
talking
number
about
one
with
option. You talking about the nigga
with
that's...
Donovan Mitchell.
We talking about the nigga that's not number one option,
Right. So Orlando Magic 7-6. I know Pablo Banchero is out, but they're 7-6. They were rated above the Cavs this year. The New York Knicks 5-6. Indiana Pacers, who went to the conference finals last year,
Go ahead, them niggas not
rated above the Cavs 5-6. Nobody else is worth mentioning. All right.
Look, and you know what also kills me, John? Like
The
with
Bucks.
the Knicks,
The Bucks
3-8
niggas are terrible.
are awful.
with 275 best players at all time on their team.
They just won their third game tonight,
Yeah, 3-8.
and they beat Philadelphia, Toronto. Who they beat tonight?
Probably Detroit.
The Pistons.
Didn't beat us.
Let's talk
Played
about
them
their
twice. Played them twice.
So I mean, you know, hate against Spider-Man, hate against the Cavs is crazy. The Cavs have been consistent for the last 3 years.
Bro, and the nigga try to act like Utah, like, oh, he ain't the same nigga he was in Utah. Nigga, he's better.
Better than he was.
The fuck are you
Utah.
talking about?
His-
He's way better than he. I ain't gonna say way, but he's a different player, a better player.
His game is
And you're
evolved.
seeing a different version of him now because he's learning.
Bro,
This is key to winning. He's learning
was
how to
20
take a
years-
back seat.
He was 20 years old in Utah.
Yep, and went to the playoffs. Hey, B. Jennings, did you?
He did. But
Like I said in the comments, none of them niggas won shit, bro. Cause when they was talking about, well, he not a number one option and he should be at least scoring 30 in this day and age. Number one option score 30. Like nigga, we 12-0. Like fuck all that, all that noise you talking. We 12-0.
Why do
bro.
you need to score 30?
We know the nigga can score 70. What are you talking about?
Okay, so we know Jokic usage rate is through the roof. The year in, year out, they're 7-3. If he don't score 25, grab 15, and get 10 dimes, they're not winning. So I don't like that brand of basketball, quite frankly.
And you wanna know what's really special about this team? Niggas can say it's early, whatever. You know what's special about this team? The way we lay in the foundation of what this team is, we know how to win in a lot of different fucking ways, and that's championship pedigree.
It is.
It's like I said, man. Like you said when you sent that clip to the group, man. Stay on that side, bro.
No, yeah, for
don't
sure,
come
bro.
over here. I don't even want the fake compliments, bro.
Yeah.
Keep all that same energy. We was supposed to be a play-in team.
That's crazy.
We supposed to be fighting for the 6th seed this year.
Remember,
That's
they
disrespectful.
ran it back. They didn't do nothing to get better. Everybody been getting better in the East.
How Paul George looking at Philly
Hey,
right now?
Paulie.
Not playing.
Oh,
Didn't they just lose
hey,
tonight?
Cat.
Oh, 13. My fault. 13-0 now.
Is he a lion or a calico?
That nigga a alley cat. He not even an alley cat. That's too aggressive.
Way too
That nigga
aggressive.
a window cat.
Way too
This
aggressive.
nigga's a window cat. You know the cat that sit in the window all the time? He just come down to eat and go right back to the window. That's him. Nigga,
Say
fuck
meow
out of
and
here.
leave.
Yeah. And get gone. Nigga, fuck out of here. Nigga, fuck the Knicks. Fuck the Bucks. Fuck the Sixers. Nigga, and it's still up for the Celtics. Nigga, stop playing, bruh.
And listen, we had
Y'all
our
had all them fucking teams ahead of, and the Magic. Fuck Orlando too, bruh. Y'all had us fighting for the 6th seed against the Pacers. Fuck y'all.
I gotta put
Look,
Just stay over there, bro. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody
put it on, John.
in the national media, bro.
Gotta put
Nobody,
it on,
none of them. ESPN, FS1, Showtime. I don't want to hear nothing. We can't. Oh, we didn't. You know that, bro. Like I've been saying on this platform, bro. If we healthy, I got us against anybody, bro.
Talk your shit, John. Y'all heard it, Cavs at 6, nigga.
If we healthy, I
we
got
ain't been
us against
trolling
anybody.
saying that shit, bro. We manifesting shit around here.
If like I said, bro, if the 4 horsemen are healthy, I got us against anybody. The nigga, how can you hate on a nigga scoring 70 points and all y'all do up there is talk about how niggas get, how y'all compare niggas that get buckets. The nigga got 70. KD ain't did that shit.
Steph ain't did that
Steph ain't
shit.
did that shit. Bron ain't did that shit. All these niggas y'all praise up there and y'all blow down on this nigga talking about he can't carry a squad. What squad did y'all carry?
ooh shit.
And I like they show. But I gotta blow down when y'all blowing down on my team.
Oh, for sure. I gotta hop on y'all shit for sure.
I mean, everybody other than Gilbert Arenas was a role player.
The fuck?
Kenyon Martin played a role, and Jason Kidd made him look very, very good. Kmart was a phenomenal basketball player. He was #1 draft pick. But Jason Kidd was the best player on his team. And then later on, Carmelo Anthony was the best player on his team. And Chauncey Billups and so on and so forth.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter, right?
I might even say Richard Jefferson.
Rashad McCants, I mean, your NBA career wasn't,
He wasn't on that team.
it didn't peak. But he went.
He wasn't on that team with
But I don't think Rashad McCants had much negative to say about Donnie, though.
No, he didn't.
You know what I'm saying? But B. Jennings, you had a run. You know, you broke history. You went out of college, you went overseas and played, came to the league, got drafted, put up some numbers, but you got injury riddled, and that unfortunately that counts as a part of your legacy.
Yeah, maybe you should have been built like Donovan Mitchell.
So maybe you should have had a little bit
healthy.
more skin on your bones and meat on your bones, and perhaps maybe no knees and things were hooked up. So it's
Talk
just
about,
hard,
you nigga talk about all this bop game he got, nigga. Where your physicality at?
right?
Where
Because
your
look,
physicality at, nigga? You better hit them weights.
because we know that when you making deep playoff runs, you gotta be built right. And so, come on.
Mitchell would have given that nigga his issue, bruh.
That's why his shoes are called the issue. So moving along, real quick thoughts on
Devin Booker scored 70 and they lost by 15.
Devin Booker. So that's 5. My bad. I forgot about D Book.
Scored
And
70
Luka-
and lost by
Luka.
15.
Luka
You
scored
said
70?
Luka scored 70 last year, didn't he?
He did against the Hawks. Because Donnie came back and did it right after him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did. All right.
I know you hated to hear that.
Yeah. He disappointed me in the fucking finals.
I told y'all.
So
I told y'all.
what do you think? What are your thoughts on the Indianapolis Colts making an about face and say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna start Anthony Richardson back at quarterback," after Joe Flacco gave him the best chance to win?
I told y'all I didn't like it last week.
And with he threw two interceptions, a pick six. I'm like, damn, that looked familiar.
Yeah.
Last week.
At midnight, he turns back into a pumpkin.
I told y'all I didn't like it last week.
Remember, that's who we should have kept. But
Backups are backups for a reason. And so now the backup is the backup, and Anthony Richardson, the starter, is back on the field. Like, you gotta coach young players. Y'all know he was raw as fuck when y'all drafted him.
Don't make him the scapegoat.
So,
Do your fucking job,
right,
nigga.
do your fucking job.
And
fucking
then, like
job.
you said last week, if you needed a blow or dom somebody, call a timeout for the nigga. Why are we
Or call a running play where he ain't involved.
something, right? So let me see what the coach said. He said some bullshit. Let me read it real quick.
But I respect. I don't know. I think I sent it to the group. The Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell said some shit to him.
Yeah.
And I respect
Former
that shit.
NFL quarterback.
Yeah, I respected that shit. That was huge.
So the coach said he's going to start this week, and he'll start the rest of the season, and we'll go from there.
Bro, y'all tied to this nigga for the next 2 years. Shut the fuck up.
And so I'm quite sure this does send mixed signals throughout the locker room.
Yeah. And I had y'all niggas winning y'all division. Like,
And they got the talent to do that shit. They got the talent to do that shit like that. That wasn't far fetched. That wasn't like some.
but when you start, and this is coaching is and people forget this fact, man. Coaching is a major part of doing shit like that. And coaching is just not X's and O's. It's managing egos.
It's all that shit, bro.
You cannot keep doing this, bro. You cannot think you're going to be a successful NFL, any team, and playing musical chairs with your motherfucking lineup like this. What's the old adage? I'm pretty sure you've heard it too. If you got 2 quarterbacks, how many you got?
You got none.
Yeah, because they are a play away from going down. And they're 4-6. I mean, they outside looking in on the playoffs, but I mean they in the hunt in the first place.
Well, they got to get some help from Houston to win the division.
Right.
But they can still, yeah, you're right, still get in the playoffs.
I mean, it's a possibility for them to get in. So again, optics. And again, I'll go back to what I said last week about Tom Brady went on that podcast saying about how young quarterbacks really don't have the time to be developed into NFL quarterbacks because they're thrown out into the wolves immediately. Do you think that's a part of the greed of the NFL machine? Because I mean, they know they're gonna sell seats regardless. So if they gotta flip a quarterback every 4 years, why do they give a fuck?
I don't know what some of these organizations be thinking. You know what I mean? Personally.
Cashing a check. Some of them, the way
Yeah,
they
I guess that is the bottom line when you think about it.
the way they be
It's a for profit.
where they be I can't talk.
Yes, you can.
But they be the way they run their business, you would think that's all they care about is just cashing the check.
Cash the check.
But I get that, but when I think about the business model of having an NFL team, right, you're gonna make money, 10 ticket sales, concession, merch, whatever, all the shit that they, you know what I mean, they make money off, ad revenue, whatever. But in any business, right, if the brand is good, you know what I mean, if the product continue to get better and things like that, you make more money, right?
Sure.
So regardless of the fact you got an NFL team, you're gonna make money regardless. But how can I make the most money? By putting the best product out there. But some niggas just get satisfied with whatever. Like, nigga, I wanna have a Patriots type of brand, a Ravens type brand, a Steelers type brand, a Chiefs type brand. If I got a fucking NFL team,
Right, yeah, definitely.
I don't understand how niggas don't think about that shit.
Well, the most expensive franchise in the world happens to be the Dallas Cowboys.
But I see, I'm talking about success. I'm talking about when a nigga see that team and they be like, niggas, when niggas look at the Cowboys, is the niggas, they ain't shit. If they go to the playoffs, they ain't shit. It's gonna be a letdown season after letdown season. That's the brand of the fucking Cowboys. Y'all convince me with all this America's team and
But I was 35
nigga,
years
y'all
old,
ain't
bro.
been that shit in a long ass time, bruh.
I don't see how they can be America's team. I don't root for them. I live in America.
Niggas don't respect the Cowboys, bruh.
Who stamped that quote?
It was an NFL Films thing, and it was like the title.
Yeah, no, I know.
You both seen NFL
No,
Films.
for
Yeah,
sure.
back in the day, for sure.
It was that, and I think Roger Staubach was running out, and they was talking about, Texas Stadium.
Just like the Mystique,
had to open because it was the eye of God was looking down because he wanted to watch the Cowboys play on Sunday.
Hey, God don't give a fuck about no Cowboys, man. Don't put God
I gotta
in
look
that
it up.
shit.
It's like somebody omnipotent and all knowing be worried about football.
Hey, don't put God with that shit, man.
All right. That's
dubbed-
crazy.
It was dubbed that in
that
the
shit.
70s with Roger Staubach.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Klay Thompson's return to the Bay?
Almost got him, buddy.
Man, the Dallas is looking like the almost team, bro. These niggas been in these almost.
But what Brandy say?
Almost
Don't count.
doesn't count.
Don't count. And I heard that shit y'all was saying on Gills Arena again about Luka and Kyrie being a better duo. It looked good. You know what I mean? But to me, it's all about winning.
We gotta prove it.
Individually, that's cool. No, I'm saying, but I'm just. And they're talking about this year. This was the question. Like, who's the best duo this year? Nigga, it's us. Ain't lost a game yet. Both of them niggas is balling. Like, but like you can hear the disdain and the hate. Niggas still reluctant to give it up. But like you said, keep that same energy. Don't give us. Keep all that shit. That's cool.
We don't want y'all over here. We fine with our fan base right here.
We are. We don't need no extra bag of ears. Because when that Cadillac get the rolling, you ain't gonna be able to stop it.
Facts.
So, 12 years out in the Bay. Was it 12, 13 years out in the Bay?
He got drafted same year as Kyrie.
Yep.
Yeah.
22 points in his return. Curry, had the game-winning 3 and whatnot.
Niggas to bed.
Put him to bed. But I'm quite sure it was emotional for Klay, having played his entire career and winning 4 championships
Going
there.
into that other locker room.
Going into the other locker room. I wanted that locker room from like champagne.
Man.
But it should have. But I'm first of all, disclaimer. I'm mad as fuck. The Cleveland Cavaliers didn't draft Klay Thompson because, quite frankly, they should have. They drafted the wrong Thompson that year. No. Excuse me.
Yes.
They didn't.
Yes.
No, it's T-Top.
Correct.
Appreciate you for 16. But we probably could have had it in 15 if we had Klay.
Fuck you.
Fuck yeah, it's crazy.
No.
Yeah, because
I
it's
did not
interesting
want
because
that nigga, bro. We could have had the best backcourt.
now you probably don't trade for Kevin Love, and because you got Klay Thompson. The possibilities are endless. There, I digress.
Yeah, John, though, I've been saying this shit since way back, nigga. I wanted that nigga Klay so
Yeah,
bad.
definitely. And I wanted him on.
Anybody but Tristan Thompson.
And this ain't no hindsight 2020 shit. I
He was
wanted
the
to
number one
draft
option.
him that night.
Anybody other than me.
We had a point guard in Kyrie. What do we need? We needed 2.
Needed it too, nigga. Your backcourt
he
solidified.
right there. What we doing? You could have went on got Dame, but you didn't even do that.
Because Dame got picked at what, 13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Klay was the pick though.
Clay got
By
picked at
far.
7.
Because Klay was a
Ninth?
true. Klay was a
Ninth,
true
yeah, yeah.
2. Like Dame was still like a combo guard.
Combo. But so I know Klay Thompson, you know, has been arrogant throughout the years, and his arrogance, quite frankly, his arrogance got us a championship ring. Thanks, Klay. Because you woke up the beast inside. I don't know why it took that, but hey, it is what it is at this point.
Hey, man, when you competing on that level, every little bit of edge you can get.
Niggas should have been pissing him off then. I would have just said some shit just for him to go off. I would put on his Golden State jersey in 2015 and say some shit to him for him to play like that. I'm a Cavs jersey deep down inside.
That shit really got under his fucking skin though, bro. That shit.
You feel me?
Cause the audacity though,
like right. That's what it is, the audacity.
Like you said, thank you, Klay Thompson.
But yeah, shout out to Klay going back to the bank. So that concludes. Y'all got some thoughts on so that concludes thoughts on, and we'll get. I'm sorry. Before we get into our recap,
I have thoughts on. Probably more for Hob because I'm pretty sure EB ain't tuned into the college football scene that much.
Yeah. Got his Boise State hoodie on. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead. No, fuck with you.
How do you feel about the Big Ten having been? Was it 4 now or 3? Four.
Yeah, 4.
We have
Oregon, 4. Ohio State.
I keep forgetting they in the Big Ten now.
Oh yeah. Yep. Gotta get used to that.
We have 4 teams in the top 5.
The Big Ten.
From the Big Ten.
Yeah. But the SEC.
But the SEC's
cream of the crop, man.
But what I've heard is they keep beating up on each other. They playing each other too.
Yeah, they are, and they still maintain it. Look, man, I always thought that the Big Ten was always competitive, especially at the top. Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan. Excuse me, that school up north.
Yeah, Oregon played Ohio State. Ohio State played Penn State.
You know, every now and again, you know, Michigan State might be ranked, but now, you know, we know Oregon is a powerhouse. You know, Penn State, like all stuff, they always there. So, you know, you added Oregon to the pot. I mean, I just makes the conference that much more successful. I mean, and nothing wrong with it. Like, I know everybody loves the SEC because of what the talent that comes out of the SEC. So, no question.
Just as much talent come out the Big Ten.
But the Big Ten is equally as competitive and just as stout. So, I don't see why we need to bargain one over the other.
I just hate the bias that be on the big networks with that conference. Like
that sound like it might be out of the Democratic playbook then, you know, to put one on the pedestal.
Like I was listening to Joe Klatt and Colin Cowherd go at it today about if we were to lose to Indiana, can we get in with 2 losses? But he say Georgia is a lock with 2 losses automatically.
Yeah, out of the top 25 now, out of the top 12 right now, aren't they? Georgia. I thought they came in this week at 13.
And bro, like conferences aside, SEC, Ohio State, whatever, SEC, Big Ten, Ohio State, Georgia. Coming into this season,
Georgia's 12.
Coming into this season, you looked at Georgia and Ohio State as the same, regardless of what conference they in. Mm-hmm. So why all of a sudden now? And when I think about the team, if Ohio State were to lose to Indiana, which we're not, both of those teams that Ohio State would lost to are better than the teams that Georgia has fucking lost to.
Absolutely.
Clearly, both of them teams are fucking higher ranked, so that's
you lost obvious. To the number 1 team on the road by 1 point.
Right. I mean, Ohio State so far
controversially, might I add.
Yeah, very much controversy. I mean, after they play Indiana on Friday, they will play 3 top 5 teams. Anybody else playing 3 top 5 teams this season?
Y'all lost to Bama.
And top 5 when we played them.
Right.
Not top 5 at some point in time in the fucking season.
I know people still not hating about Ohio State because it's 2001. Is that where this shit still coming from?
Most of it stems from there. And we didn't prove like we could go beat the big bad Nick Saban.
Did that.
Crushed him in 2014.
With a 3rd string quarterback. Shout out to Cardale Jones, man.
I watched it. Zeke went absolutely ape.
That run, that 3-game run.
Bruh, he went absolutely
legendary.
Ape shit.
Big Ten championship.
Legendary.
And then the 2 games.
2 playoff games.
The 2 playoff games.
Legendary.
But no, okay. I just wanted your thoughts on it because
the Big Ten has always been strong, man. I mean, I think
And we
it's
stronger now.
Big Ten, SEC,
Now that we got Oregon in that bitch.
you know, maybe Big 12, maybe in that order. I don't know, but like, who? I mean, over the last couple of years, that's what's been going in the national championship. It's been the Big Ten versus the SEC.
Right. It ain't like we don't compete.
And some fluke shit didn't happen for us not to have gotten that rain week in the last 3-4 years.
Motherfucking kicker.
I mean, we got,
As
you
the
know,
ball drops, goes wide left.
you know, dirty
That's some
tackles
sick shit,
and
bruh. To this day.
dirty tackles, missed field goals. We've been right there, man.
That Clemson game where the
Terrible-
nigga clearly stripped
terrible
him.
fumble
That's
calls.
one of the worst. That niggas to this day say that's one of the worst calls of all time.
Bro, he took
On my
92
40th birthday.
steps.
Yeah.
Caught it, struggled, nigga knocked it out. We picked it up, go score it. They call it incomplete
Incomplete
pass.
pass.
Nigga, that's a catch.
Bro, he caught that bitch on the hash and he knocked it out damn near by the
On the
sideline.
sideline. Yeah.
But I digress. But like I said, man, OH.
Ayo, man. We on y'all ass, bro. This our year.
So
Oregon, we coming for y'all niggas.
We'll get into the, will that be week 9 recap?
10.
Or week 10 recap? So I'm going to turn it over to you, John.
Let's get to it. Oh, shit. Here we go. Alright, week 10.
Hold on 1 second. Thoughts on Aaron Rodgers talking about coming back for 2025?
Man, I'm done
Don't
with him.
care.
Okay.
I'm done with him.
Don't care.
Let down.
At all.
Let down this year.
I'm done with all these
I don't
other
hear them talking about shit about him as they talk about Deshaun. I'm just saying.
People do. Definitely do.
Oh, let me say this too. Hey, I was thinking about this shit. Hey,
That's one of the only things I kind of agree with Nick Wright about. Is shitting on Aaron Rodgers because he's playing terrible.
Right.
He looks god awful.
He does. Like a shell of himself.
Not even a shell. He basically
Yeah,
like somebody put the stats up. He's doing the same thing Zach Wilson did.
He a larva of himself then?
Yeah.
He said on the shell, so it gotta be a larva.
Go ahead before I run this game.
No. Go ahead. I'm gonna stomach that.
All right.
Shut up, Harvey. Pull that shit.
Game in Munich, Germany.
Yuck.
The Panthers pulled it out in OT.
Damn it.
The Giants are ass, bro.
They almost let Daniel Jones squeak out of there with one. 20-17.
Who the fuck picked? Did anybody pick Carolina?
Me.
You did
damn
Don
it.
pick him or no?
I think me and Dom picked them.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
Check.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
No.
I know for
yes,
sure
you went
I
down.
did.
Yes, you did.
I mean, that's like you said, shit can game of the week. It's like it can go either way. At this point.
Motherfucker.
Chiefs get out of fucking Dodge again
Again.
with a block field goal at the end of the game.
The luckiest team in football history.
But after the Broncos ran the clock down for almost 6 minutes,
That's wild.
get their 30-yard field goal blocked to win the game. Chiefs still undefeated. Steelers pull out a
Good teams
squeaker.
find a way to win, man.
Pull out a squeaker down in the nation's capital.
That was big for the Ravens anyway.
That was a good game, so I watched that game.
Okay.
That was a good game.
Vikings pull out a dog fight against the Jags, 12-7.
Played down to the level of competition.
Yeah. Falcons fall on their face against the Aints,
Man.
20-17.
Every time I say ATL, ho, them motherfuckers lose.
ATL.
Every time I say that shit.
ATL.
I'm gonna leave that shit to Dom, man.
Bang
Dom,
Bang
you got
Niner
it. That's
gang.
your shit.
Had a little scuffle on the sideline, but ultimately
Let the
came
niggas
through.
come back too, man.
Ultimately came through 23-20.
Shout out to CMC, man. Welcome back, baby. Welcome back.
Bills pull out the game against Indy, 30-20. The Patriots go to Chi-Town. Rookie versus rookie. Drake May gets the dub.
Told y'all.
I told y'all. I told y'all.
Right.
The Chargers keep rolling over the Titans, 27-17. Excuse me. Cowboys got belt to ass,
Sure did.
34-6, and they blamed it on the sun.
They sure did. Jerry Jones blamed that shit on the sun, guys. He said he
No,
said
CeeDee Lamb
Lamb
claimed
did.
it, and Jerry
And
Jones was so pissed about that shit.
he rolled with it.
He was
No,
he was
he
trolling.
like-
Oh, he was trolling.
He's like, fuck it, we'll just build a new stadium.
Yeah,
Just tear it down.
There's some
and
bitch
build a
down
new
there
stadium.
now.
Like,
Well, you got the money, Jerry. Go ahead.
and then niggas is talking about, well, we should put up a curtain. Like, nigga, put a better product on the field.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
that shit. Y'all did not lose because of the sun. Y'all lost because y'all niggas are ass.
Somebody, one of the commentators was like, well, if you'd have called it, it'd been 34-13. Y'all still got the last beat.
Like, bro,
love it.
shut the fuck up. Bro. Y'all suck. Y'all are terrible. And I don't feel bad for Cowboy fans.
Nah,
And I never will.
The Lions get out of Houston with Jared Goff throwing 5 interceptions.
That's insane.
They win the game 26-23. Dolphins.
Good teams find a way, right?
They do. Dolphins get a much needed dub, 23-15 against the Los Angeles Rams.
I picked the Rams, man.
We go to our games. Just those Jets did not fare very well out there in the desert.
Cardinals is cooking, man.
31-6. Our Brownies were on a bye.
Thank God.
Oh, I said I did his Bills team, but we know that's not really his squad.
That part.
That's just the appetizer phone.
Game of the week, Thursday
little,
night.
Little buffalo wings on the side, you know what I mean?
Appetizer.
Buffalo,
That's
yeah.
why in the appetizer corner right there.
Little buffalo wings on the side.
Wings, you get to
for
pick
me.
your flavor.
Yeah.
Game of the night, game of the week, Thursday night,
Banger, man.
35-34.
Just as good as the previous one. Well, for some.
So of course the controversy was go for 2 or not. Go for 2 or go for the win or go for the tie.
I was going for 2.
Because remember, you were just saying that the episode before. Like, that's the philosophy.
I don't think
Well,
I don't
home,
see
you
nothing
go for
wrong
home,
with it.
go on the road,
Go
go
for
for
the
2.
tie. If I'm on the road, let's get up out of here with the dub.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
My thing is throw it to Chase, nigga.
You should always,
Not your fucking tight
you should
end
always
on
be
the
throwing
low.
it to Chase.
On the
Like
low.
I said, week 5, thank you, Zach Taylor.
You should be always throwing
He's
it to
the
Jamar
real
Chase,
MVP,
Who
Zach
had,
Taylor.
who had a hell of a game.
Zach
Monster
Taylor.
game.
Again,
He's unstoppable at this point.
against us, yes, very much
Yeah.
so.
Not against the Browns so much, but against the Ravens, yes.
Yeah, because we keep lining Brandon Stevens over him one-on-one, and I just don't understand fucking why. Can someone help me understand why? He's getting his fucking face tore off right now.
Hey, just because you put 21 on the DB don't mean he him, bruh. Don't mean he him just because you put 21 on the nigga.
Definitely don't. Yeah, so Lamar, 4 T's, 290. Joe, 428 with 4 T's. I mean, it was just an old classic shootout.
And shout out to Marlon Humphrey for again flipping the game on his head with another great defensive play.
Like you said, the nigga annoying, you get on my nerves, but hey, when you ball, it can all be tolerated, man.
They call.
Shout out to All Pro Marlo, man. He looking like All Pro Marlo again.
Yeah, and Chase again, 11 catches.
I love when DBs get that straight, bro. I love that shit.
But once again, though, John, I mean, I know here he had 16 carries, but I think that shit should be around about 22. 20 or more. I mean, because maybe if he carried the ball more, I mean, I don't know if the game is even this close.
He needs to at least get 15, 16.
So
though,
this
to
game,
win.
I'm not as mad because it's on a short week.
Okay.
But I still think he should be not, because I want him in the 25-30 range.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was
But
thinking.
we gotta understand he's not a young buck no more, too.
So maybe this game, 19 to, like you said, 22.
Right.
But
'Cause, I mean, this game got contentious in the fourth quarter. I mean,
but it was out of hand. It was out of hand in third.
Well,
like,
yeah.
and if like I said, shout out to Marlon. If he don't
Right,
make that
yeah.
strip,
It's
we could have been looking at 28-7.
it's 35.
That's the
21.
momentum plays. Niggas underestimate that shit, man. Momentum in a football game is...
Because we looked dead in the water. It was terrible.
That shit can change a whole fucking game around, bro.
Absolutely, every
So
time.
we came out of halftime, go 3 and out, get them the ball, and they driving, and then Marlon make that fucking play, and then fireworks start happening.
That magic.
Well, I wouldn't know much about that because I haven't had any fireworks this season.
Shit, y'all did against us. Bombs away against Eddie Jackson.
You know what? That's one of those wins where the Ravens came in and there wasn't no tape of Winston, so they had to play. They had to play the game, but they almost got him because he damn near threw 4 picks. So
He threw none.
he didn't, but he almost did. I know, almost don't count. I get that,
He threw none.
but I'm not gonna talk too much about that. But yeah, I mean, I just.
Niggas was trying to get their PBUs up. Niggas trying to get their PBUs up, John.
I wish we were 7-3.
But yeah, we like I said, we something, and Marlon Humphrey said it in the locker room, and that's what real leadership is about. He took accountability for his secondary. We look like hot garbage.
Yeah, that's his room.
We look like fucking trash. And I'm glad he held everybody in that room accountable, including himself. We gotta play better.
Right.
We can't keep winning like that.
Yeah, that's not.
It looks fun. It looks exciting. It looks great.
It's not going to win a Super Bowl.
But
No, it's fun for the fans. As a player on that defense, that's not fun.
Yeah.
we gotta bottle. When we making a comeback, we have to bottle the way we playing like that, and we have to start stretching that shit out.
No, for sure.
The comeback was beautiful, but that's not a formula to win. And somebody compared us to the because they was talking about can Lamar sustain this? We seen Peyton Manning do this for years, and he was like, well, the 06 team, they defense wasn't all world. They just caught they stride going into the playoffs, and they start playing better.
No, for sure.
And I'm hoping we can do the same fucking thing. Because this is, as a Baltimore Ravens fan, I've never seen my defense look like this.
Yeah, no, it looks bad.
This is the worst I've ever seen.
Ever.
Yeah.
Like, niggas just going up and down. What?
Yeah.
Like, just all willy-nilly. I mean, we had our blips, but, Peyton Manning throws 7 touchdowns on us, but the rest of the year, we top 10 in defense.
Right.
It was just that one motherfucking game.
Yeah.
Well,
This has been on a Reggie.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston, he looking like the second coming of Moses against us.
Had his little coming out party.
Yeah,
I
like-
appreciate that, J-Mo. You know what I mean? I was at the game and whatnot. I appreciate that.
We gotta fix this shit, bro. There's too many. We stringing too many bad games together on defensively.
well, y'all got a bye week coming up, don't y'all?
And like the end of December, like
Oh.
before the playoffs type shit. Our bye week not till week 14.
We got Christmas break.
Damn. Well, I would think that'd be the time that you can install something different, but that's gonna be a while away. So they gonna have to do it
I
on
mean,
the
y'all
fly.
got Trey White.
Well,
Kick the tires
He
on
didn't.
Trey.
He didn't play, but
Yeah, I know,
But,
but
hey,
but like that's
kick
why
the
I
tires and see
said
what we
can
get.
bitch play free safety?
y'all got Lamar, so I guess that's the X factor.
Listen,
Like I said, if they want to go to where they need to go, where the expectation for them to go, like
our
like you
defense
said,
it has to play better. Than this.
Understandable.
We can't go see Patty with that defense.
I want to say to get through that red team.
Yeah,
We can't go see Patty
gotta
with
step
that
it
defense.
up. So we'll get into our pick'ems for.
Dom Cynthia is in already. Tomorrow night. It's gonna be. It should be. God bless you.
Thank you.
Should be another good one. DC goes to Philly.
Ooh.
DC goes to Philly.
God damn it.
Give me Philadelphia, man.
Philadelphia.
Give me Philadelphia, man. They starting to click. Man. That was a tough loss.
I'll take the Eagles too, bro.
That was a tough loss for DC. I still think they're a pretty good team, but I think Philly's starting to figure some shit out there.
I bet you that fan base still ain't satisfied.
You know, I'm a fan of Jalen Hurts. You know, in his RPO and leadership. Shout out to Justo.
I picked Jalen Hurts to win MVP. There.
Classic tape. You know, I love they receivers. You know what I mean.
Is we gotta see if I don't
boy
think he gonna play
Smitty and my boy AJ.
tomorrow.
Who AJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause Smitty always in the lineup.
He knocked out.
Just
I
real.
mean, he did. I don't think he finished that game against Jacksonville. I'll be the lone wolf. Take the skins.
Take the skins.
Oh, and I'm sorry, folks. Last week,
Take the pork rinds.
last week records. Dom went 7-7, so he's a whopping 77-72. EB went 10-4. He is now 94-54. Dom came in last. EB came in second at 10-4. Hav third at 8-6. He is 88-60. And I won the week at 11-3. Shout out to Drake May and the Patriots. I am now leading the standings for the year by 1 over EB, 95-53. It's our current standings for the weeks.
We need an
Dom
audit.
still in the 70s?
Yeah,
We need an audit.
but he had a
tough.
rough beginning, bro.
That's
It was
tough.
Time for an audit.
So we got next. Oh shoot,
So next we got
Jags and Lions.
Detroit. So we're all on the Lions.
Yeah, give me the Lions, man. I'm pretty sure Jared Goff is not going to throw 5 interceptions again.
You bet not.
That's crazy. Like, what? Bro, what the fuck is going on?
Rams Patriots.
Give me the Rams. Got to bounce back. Patriots coming off an emotional win.
You ain't got no Derek May magic 2 weeks in a row.
Drake May.
Drake May. I don't know his name.
I'm not fucking with Derek or Drake May. Neither one of them niggas.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable picking the Patriots. Give me the Rams.
I always knew the Bears was reeling based off all that shit we was talking about culturally, so it just felt right to pick the Patriots. And it paid off.
Sure did. For some of you.
I appreciate it. Who did y'all take? Y'all took Rams.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
taking the EMS Rams. Remember them?
Beat the dog shit out of them. We beat them by 60. Light work.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams too. All on the Rams.
Dom's the US picks?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll get y'all Dom picks after we done.
Vikings Titans.
Give me the Vikings,
So
man.
we're all on the Vikings.
Yeah, it's looking like one of them weeks, huh? No, we got it. Let's see.
I'm not seeing a whole lot of opportunity right now, John.
No. Okay, I got my shit can game of the week.
It's coming up.
Huh?
I'll do the shit game of the week.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll see if we hear when I announce mine. Raiders Dolphins.
Give me the Dolphins.
Where's the game?
Miami.
Give me the Dolphins. That game on Sunday?
Yeah.
No, because I'm going to be out there on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
But, no, I ain't going to the game, though.
It's good. You definitely can get a seat. You know they
No,
don't pack
sure
that
I
bitch
can.
out.
I got more important shit to worry about. Watch some fucking Dolphins football.
Packers Bears.
I'll take Green Bay.
The Bears just fired their OC.
The Bears.
You taking the Bears?
No, give me the Packers. I just wanted to say the Bears.
And that's when he went to the Bears last week. So
Did I pick the Bears to win the division? No, I said I wasn't gonna let them niggas fool me again.
Again, because you got.
Yeah, I think I picked. I either picked. Yeah, I think I picked Green Bay. Yeah, I picked Green Bay.
I can check it.
Cause I was hating on Detroit. Shout out to Detroit though.
Shit, where was that? We did Packers Bears. I have the Packers also. Falcons Broncos. This should be a good one.
Cheeseheads.
I'm gonna take
Falcons,
Denver, man.
Broncos.
I'm gonna take Denver, bro.
I'm going Falcons. Because the Falcons that have a letdown game and they don't come back and win again. So I've been kind of picking up on that trend. So I'm
I
going
ain't picked the
Falcons.
Broncos all year.
But I'm not going to say
I
it.
think I had.
I'm not going
But
to say
they
it.
lost the week I
I'm not
picked
going
them.
to say it though.
Oh,
But I
I
got the
think I
Falcons.
picked them a couple times. It's 4:05 Kirk.
I ain't falling.
But it's
East.
Eastern
Prime,
time.
that's prime
Yeah.
time.
So it'll be 2:00 Kirk in
the West.
Denver.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to roll with them. Got to roll with them on that one.
I'm gonna take Atlanta.
I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Bang Bang Niner Gang or the 12th man.
Where the game at?
Give me
San
SF.
Fran.
Give me San Fran.
Yeah.
Ain't no 12 man. They just the
Let
Seahawks.
me get that gold rush.
It's gonna be a good game.
Let me get that gold rush.
That Uncle Ben's.
Uncle Ben's. San Francisco treat.
Remember Rice Aroni?
Yep.
Yes.
It's all the
We
shit,
still sell
bro.
that shit.
They still sell that shit?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, I don't-
Rice
I
Aroni.
see a little opportunity here. Use my opportunity card right here. Go to Hawks. We'll go to Hawks. All right.
Good. I'm glad you did that.
Tony Romo game of the week.
Fuck Tony Romo. Who gave that nigga the right to name the game of the week?
I just know they're gonna be calling this game.
Yeah.
Chiefs versus the Bills.
Of course. Oh God.
Yeah.
I mean, because you Kansas City. I mean, what the fuck?
Damn, man.
Some nuggies.
I just talked to Dom about this shit too.
It's in Buff.
Man, give me the Bills, Dom. You heard what I said. Give me the fucking Bills, man.
I'm gonna take Patty in the chicken nuggies.
Nuggets.
Give me the Bills, man.
No, I'm sorry. Getting ahead of ourselves. I forgot Monday night. A Texas showdown in Dallas. Cooper Rush. Remember what they said? Cooper Rush.
Let me
Cooper
get.
Cup.
Let me
Cooper
get.
Rush.
Let me
They
get
said
Texas, bro.
he was 5-1 until last Sunday.
Let me Texas, bro.
Who you got, Big D or Houston? H-Town. Like my name, James Harden.
Yeah, give me the Texans, man.
All right.
Give me the Texans.
I tried to spice it up. Y'all see me?
That no, but
It was a great effort, right?
Yeah, he
Well,
I made it sound great, didn't I?
Hey,
He was
Dallas,
spicing it.
Dallas can't use the sun excuse because the game is at 8 o'clock.
He was spicing it.
It's gonna be the lights.
It's gonna be the moonlight. The moonlight gonna fuck
The
these
pyrotechnics from the pregame.
And
The smoke.
I think it was supposed to be a full moon that day too. So
it's gonna be the smoke in the building from the pyrotechnics. You know when they come out, yeah, that's gonna fuck him up.
Man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got Houston. So to our games.
Hey,
Bengals Chargers Sunday night. Do Dom's game first since
where the
Dom
game
adjusts
at?
those games.
It's a neutral site.
It's in LA.
Let me get the Clippers, man.
I'm going Bengals. Give me the Bengals.
I'm going to Clippers.
Go Chargers, go!
Let me get the Clippers, bro.
This nigga just throwing salt in the wound, dog.
Colts Jets.
Colts, Jets. Who teams is this? Oh, Justo. My
Damn, just
fault. My
though.
fault, bro.
You keep disrespecting.
I picked them last week, bro, and I'm done. Give me the Colts, man. And I'm done.
Let me get the horseshoes.
Just though, I think I might have to ride with you this week. I think the Jets get it done.
See, they might win now, Justo. They might win now, because y'all had a little camaraderie going last year. But I'm going with the Colts still.
If they do win, it's gonna be 6-3.
Yuck. Give me the Jets, man.
They was looking like they was figuring shit out. But yeah, I should have picked the fucking Jets, man. But I'm going Colts.
Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, give me B more, bro. Give me B. Where the game at?
Pitts.
This is Pittsburgh.
Give me B
In the
more.
pits.
See,
The
this,
Hill
is
District.
this is one of those games that
Hill District.
causes me
The
nightmares.
hill where they cut, crack, and kill.
Because I despise both teams. But somebody's got to win.
Why so serious?
The Ravens don't usually win up there, man.
Lamar or Russ?
It's not even that. It's just that they don't usually win there.
Picking Russ. Russ been looking good though.
Well, I can say the last time,
GP might have a day.
the last time
though.
Lamar's won versus them, we were there.
Hey, 50 boy. GP might have a ball. He might have a ball game. Looking at the way that
Fuck
secondary
it,
set
man.
up.
Give me the Ravens, man.
Pat fire move. What they be saying when they catch the ball?
You.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Give me the Ravens,
I
man.
hate that shit every time I hear it.
You really gotta say something for they tight ends.
Let me get the
He
Scavengers.
used to be he.
Heath Miller was a dub.
He was. Very
Fuck
underrated.
that nigga. Fuck him though. Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Let me get the,
Y'all know who I got.
let me get the scavengers.
Hey, yo, whoa. And shit can game of the week.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Should be.
Brown paper bag versus brown paper bag.
I got this.
Brown paper bag. Remember that song? Bro, I got my money on the brown paper bag. I got brown paper bag money, man.
So I need
Which one?
Y'all know what I'm going with, man.
I'm saying if I want to go down to Titanic this week.
You not?
Nigga, they playing the Saints, man. Give me the Browns.
Is Kevin Stefanski still the coach?
Yep.
You know who J-Mo played for last year?
AEB.
Know who J-Mo played for last year?
Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Nope.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Oh,
Where the game at?
It's in New Orleans.
Oh, they not marching in nowhere. They at home. We marching in, nigga.
Browns gonna go down there.
Them dogs
They gonna go down. They gonna go
barking
down.
in.
The dogs barking in.
Barking
Get
in.
it out of
They
here.
gonna go down.
Y'all fucking with me though?
They gonna go down
Y'all
that
heard
street.
me?
I was gonna say Bill Street. That's Memphis.
Yeah, that's Memphis.
Nigga, they keep
They
Timbo.
gonna go
and
down the
shit.
corridor. They gonna go down
Nigga,
the corridor. Give me the
French
Browns,
Quarter.
man. Give me the Browns, man. Fuck it.
Come on, man. We can go down and get some gumbo.
That's gonna be the highlight of our trip because it ain't gonna be the game.
Do a little go down there, Kev gonna do a little voodoo
I don't want to see him.
with the playbook. Little
I got the
voodoo.
ants.
I want to see him getting on a commercial flight back to Cleveland.
They can't fly first class.
Nope. He can fly first class all he want, but
Trump might want to put him in the cabinet.
Yeah, Trump won't put him on the team on the team plane. You're
Yeah.
fired.
Those
He can hold the secret codes like this.
Right.
Trump don't like motherfuckers like Kev.
Your script isn't wide enough. We can wait. It's not wide. No.
And that's our picks for the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Go Browns, man. Fuck y'all thought. Nigga, we back.
All right.
Back from where?
From the bye, nigga.
Oh.
Listen, don't feed into that. So look, speaking of Cleveland, we got another Cleveland
Hey, y'all
team.
niggas drinking orange Kool-Aid by the end of the year.
And we alluded to it earlier.
I really don't like orange.
Yeah, orange Kool-Aid is terrible.
Never
That
good.
shit, orange.
It's got
Nobody ever picked up
Ever.
that extra sugar in it. But the
Tang. I had niggas drinking Tang. Yeah, nigga. I had niggas drinking
Or Sunny
Tang.
D, nigga.
Orange
That
Kool-Aid
orange
is
Kool-Aid
not
was
it.
ass.
cherry or tropical.
Orange Dairy Mint, terrible.
Cherry
God.
cherry
God
or
awful.
pink lemonade. Or don't forget the grape. Grape's pretty good.
Yeah, I fuck with great.
So your Cleveland Cavaliers
Cavaliers.
are currently an NBA best 13-0 after beating the Philadelphia 76ers 114 to 106 tonight. When you see this show, this game
Good team that's supposed to be better than us.
already
maybe?
been aired. Best.
Let me set that right there, E.
We got
Let me put that away.
not only 8 teams. Only 8 teams in the history of the NBA has accomplished this feat. 24-0 would be the tie. 25-0 would be breaking the record. Outside of winning 13 consecutive games, I mean they could have been 5-4 and won 13 straight to go to 18-4, and it still would have been impressive to me. This team is dangerous. This is why I say that. When they played the Warriors, there was 2 key possessions, maybe 3. They got 3 consecutive stops, steals, missed shots, type opportunities, right? Let's just say the first one was a miss. Evan Mobley boards it, gets it to Donovan Mitchell at the 3-point line. He scoops a pass all the way to the long 3-corner to Dean Wade. Bop. No dribble. Next possession, they get a steal by Ty Jerome. He kicked it to Spider. One
He been
dribble,
looking great this year.
Sam Merrill, 3.
Niggas ain't know what they was missing.
These guys,
We'll get into that.
He
We'll
got
get
the
into
new
that.
ankle, bro.
look,
Get
bro,
into that.
these guys are fundamentally sound. They're beating teams with fundamentals.
And that's why this shit be getting bad. When we be beating the shit out of teams, that's why this shit get bad so quick.
I mean, the play-by-play, the color commentator said they're not even running plays.
Hooping.
Niggas is hooping.
Okay, so last week Donovan Mitchell, NBA Player of the Week, Eastern Conference. This past week, Darius Garland, Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Evan Evan Mobley and Jared Allen are ending games with block shots. Teams came to get shots up.
In the teeth of the game.
The,
You better say your shit, bro.
the,
In the teeth of the game.
man. The bench, I mean, he's going 12, 13 deep. Everybody's contributing. He puts out a lineup of George Niang, Dean Wade, Sam Merrill,
Todd Jerome,
and Donovan Mitchell. I see
No,
four white guys. and a brother.
not Donovan. Karras, LeVert.
no,
No
this-
starters.
It was Don Spotty was in.
All
For
right.
that- for
Okay,
that.
you talking about that lineup?
Against,
'Cause it was that lineup with
against
no
Brooklyn.
starters.
Yeah. And the energy, like any button Kenny Atkinson presses,
You trying to see?
it's something's happening.
And it works or it doesn't work, and then the very next thing he does works.
So I like a coach who's not afraid to try things.
And it's early, like
This is
not
when
only
you do
early in the
this.
season,
Yeah.
but early in his
You
career.
see
Like
what
he's
you
just
got. You see what you got
See,
on the
this
roster.
is when you do this.
This is
You don't wait till fucking March.
No.
this shows you that coaching fucking matters.
this is sustainable.
This shows you that coaching matter. Yeah, this ain't no lightning in a bottle situation.
Nobody's playing over 30 minutes a game. So continuity. Kobe, I might have had some things to say about continuity. This summer, I felt like they should have made a move, but I was wrong. Like many other people have been proven to be wrong so far. I still think they need another big. I'm not going to dismiss that thought. We need another big. But I like what I'm seeing so far.
You got double C.
Captain 6.
Bro, move on.
We need like
That
that.
nigga there is for vet.
He
vet
is Udonis Haslam now.
Look, we need a big that's a role player. We need a Larry Nance Jr. to come back to Cleveland. We need
you still on that train?
yes,
I
am.
like that.
No, I do too. I do too.
Call Milwaukee and see if Portis is available. They're floundering up there in Milwaukee.
Bobby Portis. Ooh,
Bobby.
I would love that.
Put a filler in for somebody like
I would
him.
love that.
You
That'd
know,
be nice.
Man, what?
just put that call in, Kobe.
That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
niggas don't want that to happen.
Ooh.
Milwaukee would be idiots. to get to.
Put that call in.
I mean, they can't compete anyway.
If they keep looking the way they looking, bro, it's gonna be a fire sale in a minute.
See if Utah want to get rid of Jason Collins. Something like that. Somebody that can still stretch the floor. Somebody still athletic. And, somebody young. So, those are just three random names I threw out there. But I want to see something like that with this team. And after that, lights out.
Shit, it's already lights out.
And listen, Chris Kristaps Porzingis is a very unique player.
Yeah.
But one thing Kristaps Porzingis doesn't have on his side ever is health. And so, quite frankly, I don't think Evan Mobley or Jared Allen give a fuck about Kristaps Porzingis. So, bring it on. Matter of fact, 3 games from now, we'll play the Celtics and we'll see it face to face and see what it's really all about. But this team is going to be something to be reckoning with.
16-0.
And you better recognize, you saw they did, LeBron Curry got blown out the doors.
Two of the greatest of all time.
Dealt the ass.
They ain't played nobody. I guess LeBron and Curry ain't nobody. Giannis ain't nobody. Dame ain't nobody. Okay, yeah. Okay, you supposed to dispatch of Washington and Detroit and Toronto. You supposed to dispatch of them. But when you beating legends convincingly
Beat the Knicks.
at the Gordon,
They got our number. They was gonna be better than us.
that was 2 years ago, man. That shit's been gone.
Come on, man. Get out of there with that shit.
And so yeah. This team is dangerous. That's the word.
And them getting cat, just to me it fucked up their identity for me.
No, because they lost their defensive identity when they got
Yeah, their
Brendan
defense sucks.
It was
Their defense sucks now, and our offense is fucking unstoppable.
I mean, it's crazy that when you look at the New York Knicks, what's his first name? Josh?
Hart.
No, Hartenstein. His first name.
Isaiah.
Isaiah
I was
Hartenstein.
gonna say Eric. We all over. the
Isaiah
place.
Hartenstein is a difference between New York Knicks going to a championship and not going to an NBA championship.
Where is he now?
That type of role player. He OKC.
Yeah, OKC. Yeah. He hurt right
And
now.
that's perfect because pelvic injury for Chet. Good move by that GM.
But I
And the Cavs had him.
I know we speaking Cavs basketball right now, but we NBA.
You talking NBA?
I feel like they should do what the Lakers should have been doing with AD and have him playing off big, being a 4 and have a real big in the middle.
Yeah, and the nigga play free safety and shit.
Have Isaiah starting with Chet so Chet can roam the paint and use that fucking 7'7" frame he got to block shots.
I agree.
He shouldn't be banging with
He
people.
shouldn't be banging when you 7 feet 1, 203 pounds.
Yeah, that should not be his job. Isaiah should be starting
He heavy
banging with the bangers. Pause.
Oh, for sure.
That was crazy.
He heavy though.
And let Chet roam.
I was gonna
And,
let that- I was gonna
come
let that
come
go.
weak side and knock shit off the backboard.
Yeah, because he be annihilating shit. But yeah, I mean,
Until Chet can get his grown man strength,
he may never get that.
like
Man.
Ev
That might
got
be
now.
his body.
Like Ev got now. That's everybody now.
Well, but you can tell. I think Chet might be. Is he older than Evan? He might be a little younger than Evan.
No, Ev only played 1 year. Well,
If he not older, he
Chet he was drafted before Ev, a year before.
but I think he did at least 3 in
3 in college, so he might be older than
yeah,
Evan.
Ev
But
only did 1 year.
Evan definitely is got a more physique, and I like the fact that Evan Mobley, he's looking for contact this year. He's not shying away from it. I mean, hell, that game against Brooklyn, he dunked on Claxton like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, no, he's going nuts.
Good job, Speedy. Nick. So everything is clicking for the Cavaliers, man. Matt Strus ain't played yet. I mean, that's another element that we can tap into with his 3-point
Ev
shooting.
is a year older than him.
Okay. And ball handling ability, so they got another player coming back in that. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and say November 13th to say, the Cavs are going to the finals, but it's definitely looking like some Eastern Conference Finals because they're gonna be able to avoid the Celtics until then.
I love how people putting us at the top of the East with the Celtics now when we supposed to be a bottom feeder.
But you want to know what's funny though? Nigga, we was saying this last year after the letdown.
Yeah.
We was saying this shit. So it ain't the 12-0 for us.
No,
It's great that we 12-0, but this was the expectation going into the season. Oh yeah, my fault.
Yeah,
My
you keep
fault.
short. You past 12.
My fault.
You live in
When
the past.
hold on, when they see this, hold on, let me see. 15-0, my fault.
So, yeah, when y'all see this, we might
15.
be, got another 2
14-0, 14-0, 15-0, something like that. Because when we play Boston, Sunday or Saturday?
We
That
gonna
should
play.
be Sunday,
We
yeah.
play Philadelphia. We play Chicago on Friday.
On Friday.
If I'm
So
a
my
basketball,
fault,
I
my
wouldn't
fault.
play
You
no
got the
Sunday
Hornets.
games.
14-0.
On my granny's birthday on Sunday the 17th,
Happy birthday,
They played on Monday.
and then the Celtics will be here Tuesday the 19th.
Oh, Tuesday. Tuesday.
Krista birthday Saturday.
That would be so the game on Friday and the game on Tuesday.
New
are
mother. Shout out to
tournament games.
Shanka, man.
nephew Jackson.
Gotta come see Jackson. Action Jackson.
But the Cavs are in there like swimwear. And the league is on notice. Because you can't catch what you can't see. And the Cavs are a blur.
Yeah, we
I mean,
on-
it's
we
like
on
it's
ass,
like
man.
2000, and then Draymond had it right. Draymond said, they look like us. No, he said they look like what we used to look like, or something like that.
Yeah, he gave it up. Shit, even like I said, I ain't get to see the game, but I got to see the post game interviews, and I like came onto the streaming when Steve Kerr was singing our praises. So
Bro, it was 83-42 at halftime.
yeah, shit got real ugly.
Immediately.
That second quarter, bro, was an annihilation. Okay? I'm gonna pull up the box score to that game
Yeah,
real quick. God damn it. Sorry, Mom.
And then niggas is talking about Cavs Warriors finals. Like, nah, bro. I don't see the Warriors going back to the finals.
But they get Jimmy. There's some rumors out there.
I seen that.
I heard rumors of Jimmy.
That don't
fit?
No.
Because he's he's not ball dominant, but he
In
not,
the playoffs, he is.
Yeah. Because he's slowing the
His-
pace way the fuck down.
His usage rate goes through the roof in the playoffs.
I seen Gil and them niggas talking about Jimmy to the Bucks.
For what?
They ain't got
Right.
nothing, they ain't got nothing to give.
Niggas got excited about that shit though. I'm like, nah, I don't see it.
Niggas just be thinking
Sound
that
good,
too,
yeah. It's
okay,
like, right.
I mean,
you gotta put something together, bro. Make it make sense.
And like I said, this is a new NBA. Like you see how the cat. It's about Even when you looked at the Thunder,
Let me-
the Minnesota, their surges last year. It's about chemistry. It's about team building. It's not about putting niggas is good
that super
together.
team shit is
yeah,
dead.
that super team shit is dead.
I want to ask y'all about that because I brought this up to radio personality here in Cleveland, and I asked him. I was like, well,
No names.
given how the fact it was Spencer German, he cool. He don't be saying no crazy shit. He
SG.
I asked him. I was like, do you think the ball dominant era that the '90s was, where you exclusively just giving the ball to Patrick Ewing, you giving the ball to Charles Barkley, Michael Jordan, and that's pretty much it. That's your offense. Would those players, because let's be honest, these players today can shoot the lights out, and they didn't shoot threes back then. So this style of basketball wouldn't have worked for them. Not at this capacity.
Yeah.
We talk about 123 a night. So this is new basketball, and I love it. It's not. And look, I love Bron. I love the Bron era, but everything being on one guy is crazy. Now you ain't got to do that with this version iteration of the Cavs.
Yeah, and the guys that do still do that can't compete with teams that know how to do this.
No, they can't.
In a you know what I mean, at a high level.
Luka.
That part. So I'm optimistic.
I can't wait to play them niggas either.
We play them sooner than later. I was trying to find that box score so I can see the halftime score, but it ain't working right.
I got you.
I mean, that second quarter, how many points they scored in that second quarter? I think they scored 45 points in that quarter. Because they had 39 or 40 at the end of one.
Yeah, no, that was
Crazy.
crazy.
Two 40-point quarters?
We scored 39 in the first, 39-22 in the first. So it was 83-42 at half.
That's what, it's
44 points in the second quarter.
It's a great number.
So, that's what,
And then we let our foot off the gas.
yeah, they was done playing, they played their food.
And I love that despite the success we having, when Kenny Atkins said like that's great, but these third quarter lapses, we gotta address that.
Because they've had a few. And tonight they needed to get back in the game in the third quarter, so they was trending in the right direction today.
No, that's good.
But yeah, Cavs in 6. You know the rest.
Yeah, because we only scored 13 against the Nets.
Hey, the league is on notice.
So what if, hypothetically, right? Let's just say hypothetically, the Cavs win the championship this year, and 2 years from now they win another. Does that push Donovan Mitchell past LeBron James?
That's
As far as a Cavalier,
Yes.
it has to.
yes, nigga, you won 2 rings.
It has to.
Now, as far as
It has to.
He'd have to
Impact
win
and all that.
5,
There will never be another LeBron. There.
yeah, no. So
But
I know that's not.
As far
what
as basketball, you have to
in the city.
hang 2 banners here. Yeah.
Now hold on. Now that all right. Let me ask this. Now does that depend on him, like leading the charge? Like what if DG or Ev emerge and Donnie more so? It's not like a true one like these niggas is saying. I don't see it happening like that.
I just think that even
I feel like it's his team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even with them emerging and playing at a higher level, that's just him just saying, okay, y'all go ahead.
Because I guess it's no different than D
Andre
Wade in
Iguodala.
Miami
Right.
or Kyrie.
Because I mean,
Or Ant.
just to have an unselfish superstar like that is like one of the best things you can have.
Yeah.
Bro, why do
We've been saying that since he been here though, and niggas didn't believe
just
it.
want to win, bro?
That's all he want to do. He want to hoop
That's why he came here.
and
And win.
and he don't care where he doing it at. Like he's doing it in Cleveland, Ohio.
And he fuck with us.
He loves it here, man.
He fuck with us heavy.
Me and
So
the Muni lot kicking it with y'all.
Like
going to high school games.
Rolling kegs.
Yep, get to see him and Miles Garrett dap up after the Cavs win.
It's a beautiful
Get
thing.
to see Miles, experience his success.
Yeah,
It feels good.
Buying into that franchise.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I stay with the Cavs, guys. I mean, we are impressed. You got anything else before we get up out of here?
A couple shout outs, man.
Stay on your side, man. That's the name.
I like that. Stay
Stay on your
motherfucking
side. That's all I gotta say, man.
Yeah,
But
there's
I want to shout out to St. Joe's, man. We came up short. You know, I ain't gonna talk about the score, no shit like that. But we came up short in round 2 of the playoffs. But I want to shout out my guys, man. The class of 2025. Definitely, probably one of the greatest classes I ever coached. Talent rich. Shout out to BK going to Purdue.
Shout out.
Might have a little Penn State. I don't know. Might have a little Penn State, but you know, we'll see. Going to Purdue right now. Rob going to be Boston College. Obviously, Bo Jackson going to Ohio State. So shout out, man. Proud of those kids, man. Shout out to St. Joe's, man. We'll be back next year.
I ain't forget about you, Jeff. I'm gonna hit you back.
Next, shout out to Abdullah Mason. He put on an absolute show. We need that main event card in Cleveland for Abdullah Mason, man. That kid is fucking box office. So shout out to Abdullah Mason, man. Alhamdulillah, man. He one of them next ones, man. I better get on board now. But yeah, that's all I got. Just wanted to shout out some Cleveland athletes.
Definitely. So, listen, you've been tuned into the Starting Five podcast. We definitely appreciate the support. Don't forget to follow our Instagram page, The Starting Five Pod. We're also on YouTube, Starting Five Podcast as well. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share. And also, you can find us wherever you get your podcast, podcast on Apple and Spotify where it's available. So, thanks for tuning in. We're Starting Five, y'all.
We out.
We out.
Mike Tyson or Jake Paul?
Tyson.
Come on, man.